Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to Unabridged here on the Primus server. I could watch this all day. I don't know why I'm having so much fun with this. It's definitely a lot better than just using a grinder setup and so on. Seeing these guys just fall down there and die. I tried a couple things after your guys' comment. Thank you very much for that. I tried out that burning dirt that you can get from the nether. And I had that down there on the floor because some of these witches are named and they're a little bit tougher. So they're not as, they don't die from the fall damage. But they also regen too fast. You see them all on the bottom there and then burning and stuff, so it doesn't work. But it's really not a problem because as long as I'm up here, outside of 32 blocks, and then they will actually just despawn after like 30 seconds or something like that. So that's no problem at all. And you guys see, I started giving this room a little bit of color. I don't know, I just came up with this shaft design here. I wanted it to be a little bit different, and I also made it so, you know, you can stand on here and there's a little like glass barrier here. Of course, I can just step over it with the step-up assist from the Sojourner's Sash. But I wanted it to be so in case anybody comes here and checks it out or something and they happen to not have flight, which is probably no chance. I think everybody on the server has flight, so it's not a problem. But still, it looks better this way. Let's turn this off. And over here, you guys see I started dressing this up a little bit, like we discussed last time. And I like it. The only thing is that the doors that you can come in from, I'm just going to put anti-blocks in about the color scheme that fits here. So this one I made red. Over here I made it green. And I used the fluid displays with that liquid ender for the Enderman farm. So I like it too. Just a little bit of dressing up. And over here... Oh, by the way, I made this glass here on the side. Everything is a cover now, by the way, if you haven't noticed. So just to make it slimmer, okay? Because before we had full blocks. And I noticed one thing here. This right here is because it goes around the corner. Check this out. I think that this is going to pick it up. Nope. But you guys see here? Now it is connected. But as soon as I go around the corner, the texture of this one changes. So, but there's nothing I can do about it. We just have to live with that. And over here, I got tired of flipping the lever every time I went through the store. Right? So I just put tripwire hooks there. Which, by the way, I find it kind of interesting. That having modded Minecraft... And there is so many mods, but there is no player detector. There is this one from Railcraft, but it only works for when you have, you know, a rail card on top and you're in it. And then there is nothing else. There's a relocator, an entity detector, but that's from Steve's cards, so I would have to put that on a card. Oh. Player sensor, what are you? How did I miss that one? I'm gonna have to make this one real quick. I wanna see... Whoops. If that one works, let's just make one. Let's see. Well, I would probably need another one on the inside. Let's just make two. And see if that one maybe works. Because I was thinking, right? So many mods and there's nothing there that would work. And it just needs to be here. It works. Perfect. Awesome. Well, I take it back. There is something. I'm glad I found out. That is exactly what I wanted. I just wanted something so when I get close to this door, it opens up. And we'll just probably don't even... Oh, I do need the second one. Okay. That is perfect. I love it. Awesome. So let me send this back here. And I started preparing something over here. And that is, I want this to be the diamond spike kill chamber. Okay, it doesn't go down as far as this one, but I kept the scheme. I think it looks good, even though the diamond spikes are probably going to look funny. But I'm sorry, to finish my thought here from earlier, I added this drop shaft a little bit. Because after I added this here, some of the witches landed over here. instead of the shaft. I mean, I think that's just because some of them had momentum, like when they're running forward and then they overshot the target here. But this way they run into the glass and then fall straight down, so they cannot get out of it anymore. So let's first figure out how we're gonna get these guys over here. I was talking about possibly using the mob to... what is that thing called? Mob router. The mob router, this guy right here. And I built one, I have it, and we still might use it somewhere else. But I think for here, what I want to do is something simpler for now. It's going to be a little bit harder to dress up, but we'll see if I can figure out how to do it. I'm using a regular conveyor belt from Extra Utilities because I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to move that with a piston. So let me get piston here. Yes. So I'm going to have the piston right there. Did I bring a piston? Yes, I did. Also brought a lever. So we'll just put that right there. And for now, we just put the lever here. So this would be, hey, go this way. And if I just want them to fall to their death, I can retract it and they should still fall down. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. But if it's like this, I'm going to have to remove these here. And then build a channel the other way here. So I'm going to use the same right there. Let's use, where is it? This Grimstone. And how far do I need to come here? One more. Yes, this should be enough for them to fall down the middle. And I'm gonna need to get the conveyors again. Kind of funny because when you make a project bag like this, you know, you think you're thinking of everything, but you always end up forgetting a few items. Let's get glowstone. I got more from all these witches that have been dying. I'm really happy about that. And let's speed these up. Did I get them all? Yes. Cool. Alright. Put that away. And now, of course, I'm gonna have to finish the glass over here. Watch this. I bet you anything this texture of this one is gonna change now too. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. There it is. Yep, it's the inside ones. And these are gonna connect again. I don't know what the deal is with that. That's just gonna be some kind of a bug or glitch. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and finish this here. So that is encased, and I made the same drop chute that I did over here. So if I'm not mistaken, but I do want to have one here. Let's see what it looks like. Perfect. Yep, they should exactly fall down like I want them to fall to their death. And like this, I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. So now we gotta set up the contraption down here. And I saw in one of Monkey Puzzle's videos, a while back, he made a really cool farm. 1, 2, and this is where I'm... do I want it lower? He made, yeah, I want them... No, I don't need them lower because they're not going to be able to get out. But something might glitch through the glass, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, he uses sewers to collect XP. And apparently they go through the diamond spikes. So if I put a bunch of sewers here, they don't need any power. And by default, I should come up here. By default, they have a range of 1 by 1. So only the block directly above them. And we're gonna put this like that here. So those... Now I got the diamond spikes on here, so if something dies and the XP should get sucked up from that, from the sewers, and we're still gonna have to figure out how to do the item collection. I wonder how we want to do that. I don't have an item collector anymore. I gotta make one of those real quick. Let's see here, item collector. I'll make one of these. Hopefully I have everything perfect. Let's just make 2 so we have some extra. And I only need 1. And of course, for now, we're just gonna bring a chest. I still don't know how I want to handle all the item collection. It might be that I just possibly throw it into a different ender chest color. And then we can sort it somewhere else, or maybe just send it to the ME system. Where do I want this? I think for now I'm just gonna have it. Oh, this is 2. I think I'm just gonna have it like I have it on the other one. So I'm gonna have to shave this off so I can get there. Well, don't touch the spikes. They really hurt. Put the chest here for now. And put that on there, and that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Let's just go with 4 on everything. Who cares? And close this up again. Now, where did I come in? Right here. Okay. And 1 too many because it's missing down there. Yes. Okay, so we got this done. And now we gotta go underneath. Oh, open the door. I love it. Okay. Now, wait a second. What? Wait, is there... How? What? Guys, I'm confused because I didn't know I have another floor down there. Oh yeah, I had something here. I was thinking of something with water. I totally forgot that I had this here. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna make this noticeable because this is the basement area. So I remember where to come down from. My bad. And we are gonna... I made some bedrockium drums. I don't want to mess around with the small ones anymore, and we have enough bedrockium so we can afford it. And now on these here, I'm pretty sure the sewers auto-extract. And then right underneath this here, we're just gonna put this barrel or drum and set this to insert only. Okay, I think that is it. And of course, I have some plans on making sure that this cannot overflow. But I want to first see that this actually works right now. Okay, so this is turned on the right way. Let's give this a try and see what happens. I promise you guys, I won't kill you to fall damage. Just follow the conveyors. And I'm also wondering, let me take off my magnet just in case. I'm wondering how long it takes them to die. Cool, they come around the corner, no problem. Oh my god. He almost insta-died. That is really cool. Okay, I don't see any XP flying around. Let's check if we're getting any in our drum. No. Ah, it is essence. What? I thought that this sucks up liquid XP. Get out of here, really? I want liquid XP. I don't want any essence from this. Alright, so I'm gonna put this vacuum hopper here. I'm worried that it might not be able to suck through these diamond spikes, but we'll see. And now this one here. Output on the bottom, yes. And the vacuum hopper itself, we are going to fill up with gobbledygook. Dang it. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I just gotta get rid of the dev null real quick, so I'm actually picking up the dirt. Or you could pick it up for me. And there's probably one in here, yes. So we're just do it like this. So this thing doesn't pick up any items for now. I just want to test the liquid XP first. Hello? Fly? Thank you. Okay, let's try this out again. Man, I hope this works. Alright, let's get down there. Uh-oh. Okay. Got a little confused there with the textures, apparently. Okay, they should come here any second. I see some stuff flying through here. What do we got? Liquid XP. Very cool. But only... I mean, this is very little. And let's see if it can keep up. Maybe I need to add more of these. The vacuum hoppers. Yeah, it's not working. I would probably have to put the vacuum hopper up here. Okay, well, let me change that around. It seems to be having a problem getting through the spikes, which I was afraid that it's gonna happen like this. Give me that. I don't want any spillage. That's a lot of XP. Look at this. So I don't want to use the vacuum hopper because it's gonna look ugly up here to me. And I figured we can do it in a different way. And what we're gonna do here first is use an ender tank, where we're gonna put all this in. So this ender tank should be filling with the mob essence. Awesome. And now we are going to set up an auto conversion. You guys remember last episode, yeah, when I showed you guys how I enchanted and how I got more XP with this vat here. So I want to set something up here, and we're gonna set that up like right about here, because don't forget, we still need to set up all the grinders for the mob essence for the farm, the Cursed Earth farm up here. So what I want to do is I'm gonna use this guy here first, and that is receive only, and this should be this power. Let's use wind power for now. Let's use that for now. And I want to have a crusher. Where we're gonna put you kind of a little bit safer. Okay, I need to go down. Yeah, I forgot I still have this here. Okay, no problem. So let me do this here so I can see it from underneath. I want to make sure I can actually see it. Let me get this glass here. We're gonna go across like this. And that's so we don't have any problems. Now, of course, I gotta get back up here. Good. And I need to grab a bucket of lava and a bucket of water real quick. Actually, bucket. Perfect. Lava from right here. And water, yep, from the river out here. I don't have anything closer. Or I can use this right there. Bam. Alright, let's go back down. I'm gonna set up a cobble gen. And then use 2 crushers to automatically make sand. Or down here. We might change this later on and make it more central. So we can, you know, fill our sand chest and stuff. So I don't need to go to the desert anymore, like I've been going to actually get sand, because it was just so much faster. And I want to get 2 covers to cover this up, so I cannot fall in. We're gonna put this crusher And where am I gonna put this crusher? I'd like to put it over here. Yeah, let me do that. Why not? It can sit over the water. That's fine. Like this. Good. Now, the crusher is gonna get the input. I can never remember. Red is input, blue is output. Yes. Red input and blue output and auto eject on. And then we're gonna put the second crusher here. Same spiel. Input left, output to low. To the right. Auto eject on. And then here, I'm gonna set the VAT. And that one should be pull from here. And then we're gonna have pull from the top. And we're gonna auto output to the right. Yes. Okay, so let's get this guy going first. Just gonna use a transfer node with one world interaction upgrade. I might, speed this up here. But I think that this crusher is not going to be able to keep up. And I made 2 energy upgrades and 2 speed upgrades for both. I have no idea if I'll need it, but why not, right? So, do this. And I don't like when I see this stuff connecting. Okay, like this. Okay, cool. And I can put the 2 speed upgrades in here now also. I'm pretty sure it's overkill. And now, this is probably gonna take until this is at 64, and then every new sand that comes it can do, because it needs sand in both of them. So I don't think that I can do this somehow and change it. And now the mob essence coming from over there, we're gonna pipe into here. And then we're gonna use this new ender tank over here. And it should put, if I'm not mistaken, this one over there. Let's see. I can just take half of this. Yes. Perfect. So now, we don't need the vacuum hopper, and we can also use this later, possibly. All the mob essence that I collect here, okay? And I could then also use that with a lever or something and say, alright, for now, the next hour or whatever, I want to pump it into here. This is really not fast, is it? Not fast at all. I have 2 speed upgrades in here. This can easily keep up. Using 35. I think I want to speed this up. Let me make a few more upgrades and... Well, actually, no. The other thing I want to do is... Yes, this one will always make us liquid XP. So what I actually want to do here is, I gotta empty this one here. There's not much left in there. Just give me some XP. And this should change color here. Perfect. Give me that back. And we're gonna put one of these bedrockium drums here now. And put this ender tank here to output. So now it's gonna fill this bedrockium drum here. And, well, if this is ever full, then I'll worry about it. But that's a lot of liquid XP. We definitely should probably put up some kind of a... there we go. We should probably put some kind of a overflow protection. And that one, well, we can actually do that real quick. Why not? So that took me a little while to figure out, guys, but I got it done. I could not find any conduits, fluid ducts, or anything where you can set up a priority. So remember that we have this ender tank sitting on top of the bedrockium drum in our enchanting area. Once the bedrockium drum is full, which is probably going to take months, okay? And that means I need to let this run continuously. Then the ender tank would start filling up. And when the ender tank gets full here, and this guy keeps processing, then it will back up all the way to down here. And then once the sewers are full, then the XP is just gonna sit up there, and that's horrible for the server. Every one of these XP balls is an entity, so you can get a server down to its knees with that. So I just want to have a failsafe here. I like setting these up. So what did I do here? I'm checking with a comparator the signal strength from how much is in the ender tank. And over here, I made a variable redstone emitter. And from Seda Industries, and when you right-click it, shift right-click, you reduce it, 13, shift right-click, 12. Just right-click, 13, right-click, 14. And I want it to be at 14, okay? Not 15, the max. And what the comparator here does is compare the signal strength coming from this to this. And if it is equal or higher to 14, will it then power this redstone signal, which goes to this ender tank. And then it will spin the wheel over here and actually discharge the liquid in it into the trash can. So this is my failsafe here. So when this gets full, it just starts voiding whatever's in here. And the easiest way to demonstrate that it actually works is with the water one. You see? It's because this one is filling up so fast. Every time it gets to signal strength 14, it spins the wheel and it voids some of the water. Just like that. And it works really well. Little bit of redstone, but hey, who doesn't like redstone? I love redstone. So this one works. And we don't need to worry about it anymore. And we're full with sand. I gave these two here. By the way, don't worry about it. These machines here all are set to ignore redstone. So they will keep working. And I have altogether now 5 energy and 5 speed upgrades in each one of them. So that is working nice and fast. And nope, we're not using this. So actually, yeah, we can. Never thought about using that to come back up here. Okay, and now I want to turn this... No, we cannot turn it on yet. Dang it. We still need to set up the item sorting. Because the problem I'm having here right now already is that I am having so many of these witches' hats and witches' whatever and potions already in here. So, how am I going to handle this? I think I'm just going to set up a filter for right now to void this, that, and that. I kind of like having the miniature red hearts. Just so I can let this run for a little while. I want to test if it actually, if I find any other bugs or whatever. Let me see if I have a filter. Yes, I do. So let's take this filter and let's get a trash can. And let's get some more conduits. Woo, not that many. Here we go. Alright, so set this up to come from the chest. And let's just come to here so I can actually reach it easier. Put a trash can there. And set this to insert with the filter. And of course I need one of these, and one of these. And these are the things that I'm whitelisting into the trash right now. They should easily be able to keep up and extract always. Oh, I'm not going to see it there. So it gets rid of all of these right now. So that's good. So I can let this run a little bit and not have any overflow. And like I said, I can check if this whole mob essence thingamajiggy exchange into liquid XP works properly. Because that is what I'm really after with this. I want the liquid XP so I can enchant items and so on. In case you didn't see it yet, I made a bow. Living wood bow. Power 5, Infinity 1, Punch 2, and Flame 1. And I got rid of the crossbow. Because the whole switching between the bolts was a pain in the butt to me. I didn't like it. So for now, I'm just going to use this bow. It's very powerful, so I don't really care. Alright, it's making us liquid XP. And I added the zombies to our collection here. So we got the witches, the zombies, and the enderman over here. And I added these off camera because, nothing fancy. Just put out the conveyor belts and have it merge over here. And I wanted to see how this is going to work out now. When these two merge here. Because I'm worried that there might be some pushing and shoving here. And here we go. Let's see what happens. These guys seem to be walking a lot faster than the witches. Always look this way. I don't get it. Alright, looks good so far. Oh, no problems at all. I like it. Look at this. Look at that. I love it. It turned off my magnet again. And you guys see down here, I added a cover right there in front of that item collector. The item collector doesn't care. It still sucks in all the items, no problem. But I had a lot of XP balls fall in just in front of that chest and it didn't get sucked up, so... What? How did you get here? Oh! Do you guys think that this is possibly... that social aggro? I wonder... You know, when you attack zombies, then they have a chance of spawning a social pack. Because I don't see him, when he fell down from there, that he can land outside. I don't think so. But anyway, that works. And I did one other change over here. You guys, we had that piston here, right? Well, I put a drawbridge right there. Right here. And I set it to place to the right. Arrow, whatever. And that places this thing facing that way. And now check it out. If I pull this, of course, it sucks away the... Look at the little guy go. He's like, no, I don't want to fall down. Wow. Look at this. These are like super runners. Interesting. So yeah, it works. I love it. I'm having a ton of fun with this project. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. And I wanted to, next episode, we're most likely gonna take a break from this for a little bit. And then come back here and set up other ones because, well, just because. But I wanted to give you a quick heads up. We still have the skeletons and the creepers. And I want to set up a disc farm with those two. I have an idea on how to do that. The spiders, I don't know yet how we're gonna do those because... Well, it's going to be really hard to transport them. They don't fit in that pipe for sure. So we're going to have to figure out a different way of killing these. The silverfish, I don't know. I'm going to have to see how we want to kill those. I'm going to go on the wiki and see if these guys are maybe susceptible to some other damage that I can't think of top of my head. And wisps and blazes are going to be tough because these two... they fly, so I might have to kill these the old-fashioned way via grinders. But we'll see. If you guys have any ideas on what we could do with any of the ones I just mentioned, please go down in the comments and let me know. I'd love to hear your input on that. And let's check here real quick. Last thing we're gonna do. Oh yeah, did you see? I added a second travel anchor, so I can just come down here. I don't need to fly around anymore behind that door. I can just come here and get down easy. So, but I wanted to show you guys real quick. I let this run earlier for maybe 45-ish, something like 45 minutes. What the heck is 45-ish? About 45 minutes. And yeah, we got 229,000 liquid XP. That's 229 buckets already. So that works really well with that sand in the vat, the conversion. It's really cool. Anyways, guys, I hope you had fun. And please go down and let me know what you guys think, how else we could add anything here. And we still have to do the villagers also, don't forget. And then, of course, the auto spawners. So I'm running out of room. No, I'm not. I get 8, 10. I got 14 more cells. So we got, and this one, 15. 15 empty cells. So we do have a lot of room still, so I'm just exaggerating. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.